It's my feel-good breakfast show.
And just like that, we're back like, oh Lord, I'm talking about the fact that we still have so much here on your Feel Good Breakfast show. However, something else that was back like is in fact the TikTok Top Creator Awards that happened last week, Friday in Midrand. And oh, my friend, what a night. Now, look, you don't just have to take my own opinion for it. I've actually got someone who was there, who was running the whole thing and made it as beautiful as it was when we were celebrating the fact that TikTok has gone on to not just shape the cultural and beautiful landscape of what we look at when we say digital in South Africa and Africa, but also the fact that we have such incredible people who are truly allowing their creativity to show what it means when we look to the future. This morning, who exactly do I bring to you to tell you just how amazing it was? I'm talking about the host and someone who is just a king of content. Everybody, please make some noise for Sipho Alphi.
Please stop. Please stop.
No. It's who you are and it's what you did. How are you, Alfie?
I'm very well. How are you, Zanele?
I'm amazing, especially because last week we were hosted by such an amazing human. You know what I mean? Alfie, speak to us, because for you, I know that this was such a special moment.
Sure.
You were there doing the things on the stage, but this was after just a year ago, having the biggest video on TikTok.
Yes.
And having had such an amazing run on TikTok thus far.
Sure.
What did it feel like going from being on TikTok to now hosting these awards?
I think I mentioned last week, Friday, as I was emceeing, that it's such a full circle moment for me, because starting off as a creator on the platform and now growing to working with so many brands and then having to host the actual awards for me was delightful, because it was like, actually, yeah, dreams are valid, man, you know, and if you do what you're supposed to do and you put yourself out there, definitely you go rockets, and we rocked it last Friday.
Yes, 100%, my love.
Sure.
And with you saying, Sipho, that you now work with so many brands, I'm hearing money.
And it's not, it's exposure.
Stop lying. I told you, when a businessman of note is what you are. But you are also a content creator of note, which is why I know you can pick out amazing creators. Why was it so important that last week happened and that we celebrated all of these creators?
I think it's very important to know that what you're doing and what you're putting out there is being seen. And it's such an affirming moment for the fellow creators that were there, you know. We have seen that TikTok opens doors for individuals on international platforms, you know, and the importance of those awards was just to say to the creatives, keep doing what you're doing. You are being seen by the right people, and if you are just consistent in what you're doing, definitely you'll be placed in the right positions, just as I was.
As you are right now, even, my love. But Alfie, I also know that for you, content creation isn't something that just snuck upon you. You know, it came from somewhere. Speak to us about that journey. How did it all start for you?
I think content creation for me, it's only being dubbed content creation now. What you will experience when you experience Alfie is the same Alfie throughout. And I've always been the same Alfie, even when I was young.
Yes.
Extremely opinionated, always getting into trouble because I said this and I said that and all of that sort of stuff, you know. We've worked together so many times, and you know that you get to experience the same Alfie throughout. So for 100%. Me, it's not content creation. It's me being myself. It's me being Sipho. My name is Sipho, you know. It's me being that gift that just takes that 30 seconds or that 60 seconds to make people smile. And if I can do that and make your day in that way, I've done my job, you know. I pat myself on the back and be like, yeah, I did that.
We did that, honey. Even yesterday, Sipho was making people laugh all over social media with his Valentine's Day post. What did you say? You said it was, you know,
no, is it biblical? Because I mean, I don't wanna be in trouble with God because I'm celebrating Valentine's. Yes, I don't have someone we know, but you know.
I am so done with you, Alfie. So many things have happened from the very first time that we had our very first interview on Selima Twinsie. Now on Expresso. Talk to me about your highlight thus far as a content creator, how it's changed your life almost.
I think the biggest highlight for me is not the stages that I've occupied. It's not the brands that I've worked with. It's not the trending videos that I've done. One of the biggest highlights for me was I quit my job, right? And decided to go independent. And for my mom to say to me, it's so beautiful for people to come to me and say, you have given birth to such a gift. That for me was my highlights, because everything I do is for her. Umam's Bosch is the character that we see. So for me to get that feedback from her, to say, oh my word, I don't even know what you do. My mom is clueless about content creation, TikTok and whatnot. But for her to come back and say, I saw it and you know what, you're doing good. And we celebrate that as your family. That for me is my highlight.
Oh, and I'm even proud of you, Alfie, and I'm just your friend. But Alfie, you are incredible. Thank you for everything that you do. And also, please pass on regards to Mom, because she makes us laugh, even from her inspiring you. And also even her telling us this morning that you look like Georgine Zamden.
Oh, because of all of the show. And I get it from her.
I was about to say, you literally get it from her.
I do.
But Alfie, you're incredible, and please continue making us laugh. We love you so much.
Please keep rising, my queen. I'm sure we'll be working together again and again and again.
It's
what we do.
Do you know what I mean? Oh man, it's always so beautiful to see people who need to be celebrated actually given their flowers and in real time. And this is why we love the TikTok Top Creator Awards. Now, for me, I know that we are still getting into so much here on Expresso, but you know that at the top of the hour, we got to get into the news, baby. And this is why Zoe's standing by with your news headlines.